are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we have more action. We got a couple football or a couple hockey games, a couple NBA games, college basketball. So we got a decent slate here. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to look back at yesterday. What went right and what went wrong in the world of sports betting. I'll start with the two sports that I had the least action in that I did pretty well in. The NBA, I had Portland San Antonio over 224. That came through. Winner on that one. I had Toledo Bowling Green over 50. Winner on that one. So 2-0 between college football and NBA. College basketball, Tim will go over. I went 6-6-1 on that, down 1.50 units. And then in hockey was absolutely frustrating. Lost on the Capitals team total over 2.5, but won the full game over 5-2 Panthers in that one. Sabres, I bet them and they turned into crap. Sabres money line was a loser, but the team total over came through and the full game over came through. Pittsburgh, Toronto over 6.5 was a winner. Stars started the pattern last night of a couple of my plays. They lose in overtime. The team total under for the Lightning loses as well as Ottinger gives up 5 goals. The Flyers lose in overtime. There's your second one right there. Two overtime losses last night. The team total over did come through, though. The Wild, I'm so done with this team. Money line, loser. Team total over, loser. Full game over, loser. They put up 1 goal against the Predators, who couldn't stop the puck previous to that. But the inept offense of the Minnesota Wild can't get shit done. Thanks for nothing. And then let's continue the pattern there. Detroit Red Wings lose in overtime, and the team total over does not cash. So a very frustrating day with 3 teams that I had losing in overtime. If the game went to overtime, I lost the money line. So 5-10 in the NHL could have been way better. Wasn't. 13-16-1 down 5.33 units yesterday. Not a fun day yesterday. It was mainly the NHL that pissed me off yesterday. So hopefully today's a better day. You're muted.
Yep, sorry. I don't know what. I guess I bumped my desk. Anyway, yesterday was a little bit of a step back. It looked good to start the day, kind of, but kind of was rough at the end. I think we ended up being down like $2 or something like that. It happens. Started off Bowling Green over. So we hit our action play, which was nice. Over in the Pittsburgh Penguins, over in the Sabres game, both cash. Sabres moneyline loser. Rice plus 10 loser. Buffalo plus 20 pushed. That one could have been a winner, and that would have been nice, but nope, didn't work out. Dartmouth plus 7. That is probably the worst beat that we could have had because Quinnipiac stole the ball when it was a 7-point game and dunked it with about 3 seconds to go to make it from a 7-point game to a 9-point game. So we ended up losing that one. LaSalle was our best bet of the day, minus 6.5. They won by 12. Stony Brook, nice little casher. Michigan State, nice little casher. Both plays that we put into the chat were nice winners. Wake Forest couldn't get anything done. The Pelicans, no Zion, no problem. Nice winner there. The over in SFA, loser. The team to not be named, we lost their money line and the over. UNCW, plus 15, loser. And the over missed by 3 points. We missed the Knicks total by 2 points. Luckily, Oregon decided to blow out Montana State, and Sacramento decided to blow out Brooklyn, which was a little bit of a better way to end until the Pistons. Red Wings decided to let up a goal with 46 seconds to go and then lose in overtime. So, gotta love it. But it ended up being a little bit of a down day yesterday. Let's get it turned around today, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that stuffed doll was a sign.
But by the way, the return for do you see what the return for Teoscar was?
No.
They got a right-handed reliever, Eric Swanson, and a left-handed starter, Alex Macko. Swanson had a 1.68 ERA last year while he was in like the minor leagues, and then Macko was in high A ball.
Nice.
They got nothing for him. Basically nothing for him.
Love to see it. How about the App State game? Yeah, if you had App State money line, there you go. Good work.
Oof.
Louisville's in trouble. I believe they already had one guy transfer out, so that team's in trouble. Pooh chat is quiet. Yeah, give it time. Hello. Louisville, yeah, exactly. Yep. What's up, fellas? What's up? I hope we put up FAMU on the site plus 31 and a hook. Cash it. No, I did not. And Stony Brook. Yes, we did have Stony Brook up. That was nice. What's good, Twin? I drunk bet last night. Kent State over 81.5. Do you think I'm? Let's see. I don't even have the document up. Hold on 1 second. Who does Kent State play? Against Arkansas Pine Bluff. Yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine. That's probably an okay bet. Detroit Mercy plus 2. What do we have, Matt? We have that lined exactly at 2, so it should be that number. Oop. Sacramento and UNLV was late night winners for me. Life is good. There you go. UMass Lowell. We have at a 12. You have it at 13.5. It's a lean towards Sacred Heart, according to your numbers. Ball State minus 4 and a hook. Where's Ball State? Who does Ball State go up against? I can't. Hold on 1 second. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Nebraska Omaha. No, it's a 1 point lean towards Nebraska Omaha because we got it at a 3.5, but not something we bet. Siena if Siena's at 5.5, then that's a Siena play for us. I'm gonna go look that one up real quick. Nick, can you go through the chat? I'm gonna look up that Siena game on the site.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was typing out my card.
You're good.
I'm giving Comrie a chance tonight. Money line or reverse puck line. Blues minus 1.5. Oilers minus 1.5. Look for some total. Wow, I totally disagree with you on the last 2 games there. I got dogs, but it is what it is.
Siena's is 6. I'm gonna grab them.
Yo. What's up, Nick? I hit the like. Well, what's up, Richie P? Nick came through with the shark play. I wish I bet it, damn it. But it is what it is. Yeah. Fade Oakland University.
Of Michigan.
Yeah. Not a lot of winners last night. In-game, bet the Spurs when they were down 19 just to watch them take the lead and lose. You didn't take them plus the points? Yeah. ECU under 145 and minus 10.5. I don't like the minus 10.5. If anything, if you're going to look to bet East Carolina, one thing I've noticed with the Pirates this year is live bet them. Live bet them at halftime. Both games, they've gone down by at least 15 points and came back and won. I'm going to be going to the game tonight, and I may be holding a Hampton first half ticket. Like I may be holding the Hampton to cover the first half, and then look to live bet ECU at the second half. That's what I may look to do in that game.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be live betting the ever living crap out of that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to, I don't know, have $100 maybe to play with for that game or something like that, just for fun. In that game, just to mess around when I'm there. So, Ice-X, the stuffed tiger came through with the Preds.
Oh God,
rats. Yeah. I like the Bulls reverse spread tonight. Nope, bet the Spurs. Damn. College basketball, Michigan Pitt. That was a pass for us. I think it was a 1 point lean towards Michigan, if I'm not mistaken, right? At 8.
Yes. Hold on. He said Bulls reverse line against Pelicans. I'm all right with that. I didn't bet it.
That's the entire chat, Tim.
Okay. Go ahead, pull up the first game real quick.
Yeah, which is the college basketball you like to go over. The Tennessee Volunteers are 20.5 point favorites against the Eagles of Florida Gulf Coast. Total 140.5. Where are you looking?
Yeah, for our one game of the day, we did a free pick video on this one last night, and this kind of shows the importance of watching the free pick videos and stuff. I got Florida Gulf Coast at plus 22, and now it's sitting at 20 and a hook. So I do like Florida Gulf Coast still. We had it at a 15, so it was actually one of our higher value play of the day, and because they had Tennessee in it, I figured it might make a good video. I like Florida Gulf Coast in this game to cover the spread. Tennessee's coming off of that loss against Colorado. Looking at it, I think it's a spot where Tennessee will win, but they'll win in the teens area. So
I'll win this game by 16.
Yeah, Florida Gulf Coast plus 20 and a half, or if you bet it last night, you got it at 22. Yeah. There you go. But for some reason, the promo is still up on the site. So I'll go ahead and run the promo video again, and then we'll head into some NBA or NHL, whichever one I typed up first.
College basketball season is in full swing. To make your best bets, check out the full season pass. It's only available for a week, so jump on this now. $5.99 for the entire season, which is $100 a month or $3 a day. Or use code NFL at checkout, which makes it $4.79 for the entire season or $2.66 a day. Guys, Earle Sports Bets will be putting out 1,500 to 2,000 plays, so definitely check out this awesome deal. It's only available for a week.
Yeah, for some reason he said it was going to be gone the 14th or 15th, and it's still here. So we'll take it. If anybody's interested, go ahead and jump on it. But I have the hockey first just because there's only 3 games compared to the bigger slate in NBA. So I'll let Nick go first with some hockey. Sabres, Senators. I forgot to put a spread into this game. I am a genius.
Good job.
I know that the Sabres are not favorited. And the Senators are actually kind of big. Yeah, 165 favorites are the Senators. I'm not holding my breath with the Sabres anymore. They've lost 6 straight. Do I finally get to be happy or no?
I did not bet a side in this game, so who knows? I have this game projected for 3.60 to 3.44 in favor of the Sabres. So it's a slight lean towards them. I got involved in this game at 6.5. I definitely would not play this at 7 because I got over 6.5. I had this game projected for 7.07 goals. So I saw an edge on 6.5, but not with 7. I saw it over half a. If you can get 6.5 for a reasonable price, I would go ahead and take them. You may be able to get a decent price with the Sabres team total over this. The Sabres team has just been a good over team, and we know the offense has not been particularly great. And now plus 140 for team total over 3.5 for the Sabres. I wouldn't. I don't know if I would go that far with them because I could see this being a 4-3 game. But for me, I got 6.5 in this game. I took the over, and that's about all I would go to. I'd lean towards the Sabres if I had to bet a side. But I don't know if I can trust this team right now.
That's fair. They've just been. I thought hockey was going to be fun. It turns out it's not going to be fun. It's actually going to be quite boring this year. But hey, it happens. Whatever.
You just picked a bad team.
Oh, shut up. Tennessee. No, we're already on Florida Gulf Coast. We just talked about that game. Small bet on Golden State revenge spot. Nope, I'm on Phoenix. Golden State's yet to win a game on the road. If Kent State over 81.5 team total cashes at noon, put 2 units on the Dubs. Why would you want to lose your money that you just earned? That's not right. Don't do that. VCU. What did VCU have today? We have 2 points of value on Arizona State, so not betting that game. But good luck to you. Michigan State and the over. Michigan and the over. Michigan. I guess 1 point lean towards Michigan. And the over. No, not really interested in that. Also like the Raptors. I like the Raptors tonight. Houston minus 30 is a big fat no. Nope, I'm on the opposite side. Bulls and Raptors are my favorite place for NBA. Lean Pacers. That's fair. Forget the Pacers. I'll have my scroller up in just a minute. Nick, let's keep on rolling because you get the Blues and the Blackhawks going at it today.
Yeah, this is a game where I like my side play more than my total play now because I got involved on both and I messed up on one thing where I had Mrazek in net and I totally missed that they confirmed Soderblom yesterday. So I got the over 6.5 or over 6 in this game at -105, even though now with the adjustment to Soderblom, I have this game projected at 5.78 goals. So I don't like my overplay as much in this one. I did bet the over, and I will give that out because that's something I did put money on. And if I bet it, I'm going to put it out here. And I took a shot here, +150 with the Blackhawks. I get it. Blues have turned it around a little bit. They've won 3 in a row now. They're coming in off of back-to-back wins against playoff teams with the Avalanche and the Golden Knights. This could be a little bit of a flat spot here. The Hawks have been a sneaky team this year. They really have. And I'm going to look for them to be able to put up some goals here. I have this game projected 3.21 to 2.57, so maybe a look towards that team total over with the Blackhawks. If you can get a 2.5 at a reasonable price, which you can get 2.5 at -135, that definitely intrigues me. So I'm going to lean towards their team total over as well. But I like this game. I like the Blackhawks in this one, and then I did bet the over as well.
There you go. There you go. Back to the chat for just a second. Notre Dame under the 150 and a hook. Nick, what was your thoughts on the Notre Dame game?
That I need to get this game up on my.
All right, we'll come back to that. We will. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Ain't no party like a Sparty party. Dang right.
Go green, go white.
Minus 13.5. Arkansas. Let's see. What do we have at Arkansas at? We have it at 12.5. So that sounds about right to us.
Which game am I looking for a total for?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. I have it at a 146. So at 150.5. Yeah, why not?
Yep. There you go. It's almost a play for us. Alternate line of the day, Blackhawks, puck line, +130. There you go. Over in the Blackhawks. Yes. Was leaning Hawks team total over 2. There you go. LL, why do you think my team like that, Nick? It's Blues puck line in the under. LOL, the letdown is tomorrow against my local Capitals.
Maybe it is.
Go green, go blue.
Oh, so close.
Fair enough. We'll go to the last game, Nick. Kings and Oilers. Oilers 140 favorites. Total is 6.5. Go over the game. I'll be right back.
Yeah. For this one here, I have Quick and Campbell in net. I have this game projected 4.23 to 3.49 in favor of the LA Kings. 7.72 projected goals in this game. I like the over 6.5. A lot in this one, more than the side, but I do like the Kings as well at +125. And I'm probably going to look to get involved with the Kings team total over as well. One thing that you got to keep an eye out for is who's going to be in net. I'm assuming it's going to be Campbell. Skinner is yet to play back-to-back games, and it is going to be he did play yesterday. No goalie confirmations yet in that game. But yeah, I do like the over, and I like the Kings here in this spot. So I'm on the Kings money line, the team total over. You can get the team total over 3.5 at +125. I don't hate that as well for the Kings as well. Don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on that. There may be a couple team totals over that I pull the trigger on after the show with the Sabres and the Kings. But for right now, I'm going to look at just the Kings money line and the over 6.5.
Fair enough. Did I text myself my card? I feel like I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, I can copy and paste it. There we go. That's all your NHL for today. Chicago State under the 140. Nick, thoughts on that one?
Chicago State. I have it at 139, so small lean towards that.
There you go. Darn, Nick's ruined my 7-teamer. I knew that I couldn't trust the Utah Jazz as a favorite. I wish I pulled the trigger on the Knicks. All right, Nick, let's head to some NBA action.
Yes, Yeah, we have the Hornets. They're -2.5. Total 233 in this game. I have this game projected Charlotte -2. And I have this game projected for 231.5. So a small lean towards the under in this game. A small lean towards the Pacers in this game, but no play for me.
That's fine. It's no play for me either. I was kind of looking at this game. Just wasn't a game that I necessarily want to get interested in. You get Charlotte, that's a 2.5-point favorite. They're 4-11 this year compared to a 6-6 Pacers team. I would kind of lean Charlotte just because that looks like a little bit of a funky line to me, but ultimately it was not anything I got to. So I completely passed on this one. Northeastern +1.5. What do we got for Northeastern? We have Harvard as a 1.5-point favorite, so that line is perfect. SDSU minus the plus the 14 and a hook. This is basketball, right?
I'm assuming so.
I don't have SDSU. Oh, you're talking about okay, that's South Dakota. You have South. That's not. Yeah, I didn't fix my stuff from yesterday. You have South. Okay, SDST, not SDSU. SDSU is South Dakota State. Oh, sorry, San Diego State University. SDST would be South Dakota State. That's the one you're referring to. We have that one at 12 and a hook, so yeah, it'd be a 2-point lean towards them. Evansville under 149. Nick, I now an under guy because of you.
I mean, yeah, for me, unders are more NFL thing for me. I mean, I do back a lot of unders in the NHL. I have a bunch of overs today, but I mean, it's just where my numbers point out.
Fair enough. Didn't see if you talked about it already. ECU minus 10.5. ECU is going to be a game we're going to live bet because you're going to want to bet Hampton in the first
early,
half and then live bet East Carolina late. Ohio State minus 30 and a hook. We have it at 31, so slightly that way. Houston, no, I do not like Houston. We have Texas Southern. We got it at 28. It's up to 30.5. It's probably a loser, but we have Texas Southern today. St. Mary's minus 19 and a hook. We have it at a 23, so sure. VCU was the neutral game. We lean towards Arizona State and the Dons of San Francisco. We have them as a 2.5-point favorite, so there you go. That's fine. By the way, Nick, under for Evansville? Because he asked again.
Have it at a 146.5, so I'll be in that way.
There you go. NIU, yes. Western Michigan,
yes.
Central Michigan.
Oh, Western Michigan, Central Michigan under. I did not bet the total. I did not bet the total. Only the side.
There you go. OSU under 132 and a hook.
Ohio State. 132.5 is my projected line. Yeah, the thing with OSU is it could be Ohio State, it could be Oklahoma State, it could be Oregon State. There's a few of them.
No, Oregon State would be ORST, and
it depends on where you live. If you live on the West Coast,
OKST.
Yeah, it depends on where you live.
Sure.
Yeah,
right,
Washington Wizards are minus 4.5, total 229.5 in this game. I have this game projected at 5, and I have this game projected at 223.5. That's up to a 229.5 now.
It was when I typed it up, unless I made a mistake.
Well, if it's a 229.5, yeah, that's a play for me now because I have 6 points of value here on this under.
Is that the actual line on the site? That's what I had. I used the book, so.
Yep. I will take Oklahoma City and Washington Wizards under 229.5. I was going to bet this morning, but it went from I think it was like a 227 or something like that, and there wasn't enough value for me. But now at this line, I know it's gone up a couple points. I'll go ahead and take it here. Give me Oklahoma City and Washington under 229.5.
There you go. There you go. I'm not interested in this game. I've been back in Washington a bunch, and they've been making me some money. But at the same time, I like Oklahoma City as a dog. More specifically, a home dog. So I'm not going to go after them today. It'd be leaning towards OKC, but nothing that I want to get involved in today between those two sides.
Fair. Yeah, I just like the under.
What is the Jokic auto bet for Nuggets games? I waited, and the line dropped from 9.5 to 3 and a hook, and I grabbed the Nuggets. That's what I did. Western Central, biggest rivalry in Michigan. A lot of alcohol being drank. Probably started already. Western is the play with weather and rivalry and beer bongs.
Correct. Broncos country. Let's ride outright. Western Michigan.
Oh God. Here, let me delete my card. Hold on.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
And I gotta edit the ESP. I'm gonna edit the ESP thing in a minute. USC or over for the USC UCLA game. I didn't touch either of them.
I think I was looking at the under in that game. I don't think I pulled the trigger on the under in that game, but I was looking at that at like 75, and it's Trojans or nothing on the side for me.
Fair. 100%. All right. I got my card in there. I just got to fix the things later on. Michigan -9 and a hook. We have it around that number, so good luck to you. I didn't bet it. There you go. Finally, the first game that I actually have money on for today.
Yeah, the Minnesota Timberwolves are now a 6-point favor. Okay, I did not beat a line movement in this one.
No, I did not beat a line movement with this one.
Only a half a point, but for me, T-Wolves -6, total of 225.5 in this game. I had this game projected at Minnesota -1.5. I don't have Minnesota very high at all, and I have this game projected for 225. So I think the total is spot on. But looking at this side here, I like the Magic. I got 5.5 with them. I'm okay with that line. It's fine. I see value on it. I don't think the Magic should be this big of a dog at home against a Timberwolves team that has really struggled so far this season. They're not covering spreads, and there's value on the line. Give me the Magic.
Yeah, no. You see the Minnesota Timberwolves. See how there's a -6 next to their name, and see how they're at the Orlando Magic. That means the Orlando Magic are a dog, and that means that they're at home. So it means I'm going to be betting them because I like betting home dogs. Anyways, I'm on the Orlando Magic plus the 5. That works out for me. I don't care that the line moved. When home dogs are still consistently hitting, I'm going to keep riding them because that's kind of the thing I do. Orlando Magic plus the 5 for me. It's up to 6.5 in some places. That's fine. Orlando Magic are going to win this game outright, so it doesn't really matter the spread. So there you go. Cleveland State plus the 1. Let's see, who does Cleveland State get? Against Canisius. We have that one as a pick 'em, so sure. William and Mary plus 3. The old Bill and Mare. Sure, slightly in that way. 1 point lean towards Bill and Mare. I don't understand why Raptors are underdogs. They're home dogs. I'm gonna grab them. Speaking of home dogs, here we go, Nick.
Yeah, the Atlanta Hawks are hosting the Boston Celtics in this one here. Celtics are 2.5-point road favorites with a total of 235.5 in this game. I have this game projected at Boston -0.5 point, so a 2-point lean towards these Atlanta Hawks. And I have this game at 236, so a half-point lean towards the over. No value in this game for me. It is a pass.
Yeah, but the one thing that you forgot to see, Nick, was the Hawks are a dog at home.
Yep,
so I'm grabbing the home dog. It's just how it is, Nick. We grab the home dog and we move on. I'm on the Atlanta Hawks. I got money line at like plus 115. I'm totally down with that. We're going to go ahead roll with Atlanta for this game against the Celtics. I don't care that the Celtics are on a 7-game win streak. I'm gonna fade them, and it's gonna be a small number. But let's go Hawks tonight.
There you go.
Timberwolves are one of the most inconsistent teams. They don't have a true point guard to settle them down. A lot of talent, but it's YMCA type basketball. Oh, I'm just on Magic because they're home dogs. And here's the final one of the day, Nick. Home dog?
Final home dog of the day or final game of the day?
Home dog.
I know. Miami Heat are minus 1.5 point road favorites with a total of 216 in this game. I have this game power ranked at Toronto minus 3. The wrong team is favored in this game for me. And I have this game projected for 215.5. So half point lean towards the under. But for me, I got plus 108 with the Toronto Raptors in this game. I think the wrong team is favored. The Raptors have been okay this year. And is Miami the worst ATS team in the NBA this year?
No, I believe there's a team called the Los Angeles Lakers.
Good point. Yeah, they.
Sorry, they are. My bad.
I was gonna say they're 3-11 ATS this year.
It's only because the Lakers have played one less game.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, so they're 3-11 ATS this year. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Raptors outright here, plus 108.
Yeah, I'm already on it.
You know who the best ATS team in the NBA are? The top two?
Portland and Sacramento.
Yep.
I've been betting Sacramento all year, so yeah, no, I understand that one. But speaking of home dogs, stop me if you heard me before this one before. We're grabbing the Raptors. I'm looking up what is the league trend again. Home dogs. 46, 31-1, 59.7%. I love me some home dogs. Grabbing the Raptors today at I believe it was even money or whatever. I'm going after some Raptors today. Hi Nick, what's the percent money and percent tickets on NBA Magic versus Wolves?
Oh, I don't even look at those for the NBA, to be completely honest. I've kind of slowed down and look at where the tickets are and just trusting my numbers. I feel like I use the ticket numbers more for baseball than anything else. Let's take a look. For the Magic and the T-Wolves, there's no sample size. That's why I stopped using it, because there's no freaking sample size. It's only showing 5 tickets in. All right, no. So I have nothing.
Sorry, there you go. I was getting my drink ready. I thought I would have a little bit more time. Anyways. Sheesh, did he just get... Wow. Sorry. I have a Counter-Strike game on. Anyways. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, the Bucks are 4-point home favorites. Total of 218.5 in this game. Let's take a look at my projected line for this game. Was Milwaukee minus 2.5. So it's a 1.5 lean towards the road dog with the Cavaliers in this game. And 211.5 is my projected total in this game. Love the under in this game. Love the under in this one. I got it at 220 this morning. It's now down to a 218.5. I'd still play it at 218.5. I would play it all the way down to 215.5. That would be my cutoff for this line. Milwaukee has been a heavy under team so far, or they've been a really good defensive team so far this year. I think this is going to be a playoff caliber game. 2 top teams in the East. I lean Cavaliers, but the under for me is the play.
I almost pulled the trigger on the Bucks. Getting Giannis back last game, and they looked all right. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I'm not in a rush to go and fade the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've been pretty solid this year at 8-5. They are on a road trip right now, and I believe they've been on a road trip. Oh no, they have. It only appears like they've been on a road trip because they've played 5 out of their last 6 games on the road. They went home for 1 game and then back on the road. So definitely an interesting scheduling spot. But no, I kind of lean towards Cleveland. I just not enough for me to want to pull the trigger on it. So this one ended up being a pass for me. I took my games that I liked and I moved on. I didn't need to go crazy on them.
Yeah, no, you don't need to go crazy on the NBA slate.
Yeah. Cincinnati under 137. Nick?
Let me look at it. I have it at 138.5. So lean towards the over.
Lean towards the over. Got it. You liking Bulls money line today? Ready to pull the trigger on Bulls, Raptors, and Blackhawks. We'll get into that in just a second. Who doesn't like it, but we'll get into it now because we get that game. So there you go.
Yeah, we have the New Orleans Pelicans as 3-point home favorites. Tim's adjusting it, so I don't know the total.
Sorry, I had it at
27 in this
Pelicans
game.
3, not -3.
Yeah. I have the Pelicans projected as a 2.5-point favorite and at 227.5 for the total. No value here for me to go ahead and pull the trigger. So pass.
New Orleans is on a second leg of a back-to-back and they're favored at home. I'll lean towards the Bulls. But what if the Bulls showed us that makes me want to back them? Them not covering in 3 out of their last 4 games, and losing their last 2 games at home. Now they have to go onto the road. First game of a road trip. No, I'm not necessarily in a rush to go fade the Pelicans, who have done me well this year so far in the games that I picked against them, or picked for them. This is once again another game that I kind of left off. I won't have anything this game or the next game, but the last 2 games I'll definitely have opinions on. So
yeah,
nothing for this one.
Yeah, and maybe hitting the road may be a good thing for the Bulls.
Maybe. It could be. It definitely could be a good thing, but I'm not holding my breath. Gonzaga money line. We had that one. We had that one as a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em. No real value on that one. Anytime you get Gonzaga at plus money, I kind of want to fade it, but not something I need to go after today.
Yeah.
Houston and Dallas.
Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks are 9-point home favorites with a total of 220 in this game. I have this game projected at 9.5. So I think there's about a half-point value with them. And 224.5 actually presents some value on the over in this game. This is a second half of a back-to-back for the Mavericks, so maybe defense is not going to be the strong suit in this game. I can see this game being a little bit higher scoring. And I see value at it at a 220, so I'm actually going to add that. I didn't see this earlier, but hey, going over these slates, I can get a 219.5. Going over these slates and re-looking at numbers, I'm able to find some plays I like. So I'll take Houston, Dallas over 219.5 here.
Yeah, if they were playing legit anybody else, I probably would have looked towards the underdog plus the points. But there is zero chance that I'm going after the Rockets right now. 2-12 this year. They are 7-7 against the spread, so at least they're covering spreads. But no, I don't need to go after this game. Fading the Mavericks at home, they're 7-1 at home. Although they are 1-6-1 against the spread at home. This is a Dallas team that doesn't cover spreads, so I guess it could be a look towards the Rockets, but I'm not interested in going after that.
Yeah, I'm not looking to lay points with the Mavericks right now, and the Rockets I don't think are a trustworthy team.
No, not at all. But I will go after this game.
Yeah, this game's got some interesting little tidbits to it. The Nuggets are 3.5-point home favorites. Total of 226.5 in this game. Now, I have this game power ranked at Denver minus 9.5. No, it does not account for Nikola Jokic being out. But how many points do you really adjust for Nikola Jokic? Apparently, the books say 5.5. I'm thinking more like 3. And I think 3 is plenty because when I look at the NBA, I don't think players are worth more than 3 points. One individual player. I don't think one individual player is worth more than 3 points. So I see value with the Denver Nuggets in this spot. And then for the total wise, I have this game at 233. So I think this game goes over as well, even with Jokic out. So I'm on the Nuggets minus 3.5. I'm on the over 226.5. I think everybody's going to see Jokic out, overreact, bet the Knicks. They're going to get blown out here. So Denver and the over, please.
Yeah, I almost pulled the trigger when the books didn't account for Jokic being out right away when the Knicks were +9. I decided to go, nah, that wouldn't work for me. I'm gonna go against the injury report and wait for this line to drop. I think, hey, maybe I get the Nuggets at 6, 5.5, something in that 3.5. Yeah, I jumped all over it. Everybody's gonna see Nikola Jokic out. Overreact. Nah, go ahead. Give me the Nuggets today, minus the 3 and a hook. They are a way better team than the Knicks. I'm not interested in doing that. I also like the over. That's something I had to rebet because I got it at 233 last night. Now it's 226.5. I got 225 on the site. But I still think this game goes over. I think the pace is going to be higher without Nikola Jokic because they're going to have to run more with them. So over the total in this game.
Yeah. By the way, I was looking at, I just got an interesting notification, so I'm going to play this real quick. There we go. I got the breaking news clip in here. Bryce Harper to undergo elbow surgery. No prognosis yet after the procedure. Philly's not sure if it'll be Tommy John surgery.
Oh, boy.
So Bryce Harper is going to be out for a little bit.
Okay.
Was that worth the breaking news button?
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
Why boo? Maybe Christian Wood props against old team. Maybe. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. So you're saying there's a chance. And Michael Porter Jr. over 3s, even without Joker and Bones. That's probably going to be even better for them. Sienna minus 6. We have that game as a 10. So yes, Sienna. Just on the Blackhawks. Fair enough. Final game of the night, Nick.
Yes, and we have the Phoenix Suns. They're 1-point favorites against the Golden State Warriors. Total 226.5 in this game. I have this game projected at Phoenix minus 6.5. I think Phoenix is the far superior team in this one. Have this game projected at 224.5 as well. I'm on the Phoenix Suns. I got it at minus 135. I think that's a bad line. Now that it is a pick 'em, it's a minus 110. I wish I waited a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not worried. This Golden State Warriors team can't seem to win a game on the road. And until they do, I'm going to continue to fade them. I think I've been against the Warriors a decent amount. They're coming in off of a blowout win, though, against the Spurs. Did not fade them in that game, luckily. I did play the over, and they missed it, even though the Warriors scored 132 points that game. But I'm on the Suns. I think that the Suns are the far superior team. They're at home. I get it. There's a revenge angle. I don't care. This Golden State Warriors team cannot play well at home or on the road for whatever reason. So Suns, money line for me.
I'm on the same page. Suns, money line. Chris Paul is considered questionable, but he hasn't played in 9 days, so I'm not really too hung up on that one. They probably have already adjusted for that. They haven't won a game at home yet, and against a very good Phoenix Suns team, I don't think it happens today. So for me, this one's a Phoenix Suns money line spot through and through. I'll go ahead and grab that one and run. So Suns for me, yes. And that is everything for today. There we go. Why everyone getting Tommy John surgery? All right. I missed the show. My phone died, so I missed the show when you talked about OKC. I'm on SGA over points. Yeah, why not? And DeJounte Murray over on points. Yeah, I don't hate those. Go get them. That is everything for today. I'll go ahead and run the promo video again, and then we'll recap, and then we'll head on out. So there we go.
College basketball season is in full swing. To make your best bets, check out the full season pass. It's only available for a week, so jump on this now. $5.99 for the entire season, which is $100 a month or $3 a day. Or use code NFL at checkout which makes it $4.79 for the entire season, or $2.66 a day. Guys, Earle Sports Bets will be putting out 1,500 to 2,000 plays, so definitely check out this awesome deal. It's only available for a week.
There we go. It's not available for a week because it should be gone any day now. It's actually been here a lot longer than I expected it to be. So jump on it while you still can. Yeah, I know, right? 65 and 51 in college basketball this year, up 8.55 units. So there you go. Picks for today. Free pick for college basketball. We're going Florida Gulf Coast plus 22. And then for my NBA, Orlando, Atlanta, Toronto, Denver, Phoenix, and the over in Denver. Nick?
Yeah. I'll start with Maction because we didn't touch on Maction. We should probably talk about that a little bit
It's all right.
for these shows. But I have Eastern Michigan outright plus 7.5 and plus 250 against Kent State. I'm on NIU money line and the over 45.5 and Western Michigan plus 10 and outright plus 320. The line has gone down to a plus 280 now. Huh. I just bet that a couple minutes ago. Yeah, I bet the line 25-ish minutes ago, that money line, because I forgot to sprinkle the money line on Western Michigan, and the line's dropped from 320 to 280. Cool.
Nice.
And then for the we'll go with the NBA first. I have a decent card in the NBA. Way more than yesterday. I had one game yesterday. I have 7 plays today. Oklahoma City, Washington under 229.5. Orlando Magic plus 5.5. Toronto Raptors plus 108. Cleveland and Milwaukee under 220. Dallas, Houston over 219.5. Denver Nuggets minus 3.5. And the over 226.5 in that game as well. And in the NHL, Buffalo and Ottawa over 6.5. I might look towards the Sabres team total over. Not sure about that one yet. Blackhawks money line and over 6, and Kings money line and over 6.5. Also going to look at the team total over 6.5, or a team total over for the Kings as well. Oh, I forgot with the NBA. I also have the Phoenix Suns. So 8 plays. But yeah, that is my entire card.
Right on. All right, we'll go ahead and finish out. Nick, finish out the stream.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Good luck today.
See you guys.